presented for this match, Neil Hall.
Okay, guys, be through the rules. Listen to what I say. Listen. Be through the rules. Listen to me. Okay? And it's kids up all times. Stay back and make all times. Understand? We'll be back.
Good luck to Neil Hall refereeing this one. 3 rounds for the featherweight strap. Conor McGregor in the grey, Dave Hill in the white. We're underway. Conor McGregor immediately gesturing, come on.
Oh, Dave Hill immediately in for the shots. Good sprawl from Conor McGregor though. Dave Hill's going to have to... Wow, Conor McGregor opts to pull guard here. Dave Hill was in like a lightning bolt. Now looking to pass it. How well Dave McGregor's posted and back to his feet.
Teammates at SPG have told me it's okay getting Conor down, but he'll get straight back up,
well,
which is just shown.
It's going to be very hard for Dave Hill to keep McGregor on the ground and then work his way to a submission.
UK stand-up Tom Breeze and Mark Goddard in the corner of Dave Hill as Conor McGregor reverses the submission specialist. Huge adrenaline probably running through the veins of both of these young fighters.
Yeah, as they break and Conor just stifling him up against the cage. A rare kick from Conor McGregor.
Dave Hill has never been stopped, Josh. And he doesn't believe that Conor McGregor has it to do either.
Well, McGregor is going to be so fired up here, I think he could probably hit him with a truck. And he keeps coming.
Good head kick from McGregor. Now, good straight right back from Dave Hill.
It was the Ash Grimshaw fight where we really saw Dave Hill striking, turn a corner. But at the same time, this is the realm of Conor McGregor.
Dave Hill lost out to Otter Lobov, who is an SPG fighter.
Dave Hill again in on the shot. Lovely whizzer and sprawl from Conor McGregor. Textbook defense on that single leg.
But this is where Dave Hill wants this fight.
Yeah, immediately working to rubber guard, looking to get really high, tie up the shoulders of Conor McGregor.
Mark Goddard is a student of Braulio Estima, and that is filtered down into Dave Hill's game.
Well, the close guard game that someone like Braulio brings is exceptional. But looking for the other platter is Dave Hill as Conor McGregor looks to circle over. He's got a possible triangle from the top here.
He has indeed.
Dave Hill's got to be careful. Still with the shoulder of Conor McGregor locked up, but...
Still in that position, but he's got it, and it looks like McGregor just wants to beat on Hill.
Yeah, Dave Hill not quite able to restore guard, but it was in the transition, in the attempt to mount, that Conor McGregor was caught and moved back to half guard.
So Conor McGregor in Dave Hill's half guard.
Dave Hill knew he was going to have to weather an exceptional storm coming from Conor, and he's done so thus far. But some huge ground and pound from the Dublin man,
and it is an answer to the SPG chants from the crowd. Dave Hill gets back to his feet and drives Conor McGregor up against the fence. He is so tough, this Brit.
Yeah, Dave Hill is showing that you can put him in a bad position, but in a scramble, he knows exactly where he needs to go. Conor McGregor starting with the gamesmanship though.
And McGregor's got to be careful. Dave Hill is meant to be forcing the action. They were the words that I got from Mark Goddard. He knows that if Conor McGregor comes forward, look at this. That head kick, look at the rigidity of the chin for Dave Hill.
The shots to the top of the kneecap. Mark Goddard on his feet in the corner of Dave Hill.
Going to the body as well. Big head kick as Dave Hill looks to shoot.
Oh, Dave Hill has recovered so quickly. Immediately scrambled back with that underhook and back to his feet. I can see why he's never been stopped in his career yet.
Tough as nails. He's the fearless and elements fighter. And he's showing that he has all the elements this evening as he fights for this title. Scheduled for 5 rounds.
Oh, lovely jumping switch knee from Conor McGregor. The variation started to come out, the confidence in his strikes.
Big connection from Conor McGregor. Dave Hill stumbling.
They're still firing back with shots in his own though. In on the single leg, these are the elbows. And what Conor McGregor used to put Steve O'Keefe away is so dangerous with them.
And Conor McGregor has used that cage to good effect.
Oh, Dave Hill scrambling, McGregor moving to the back. Is this going to be his first ever submission victory?
And he's getting it inside. It's very difficult for us to see how tight it is from our position.
Last few seconds here. Oh my God.
Dave Hill sees a second round. Deep water for him there. What an encounter. Mark Conor furious with the referee, and I think it's something to do with Conor McGregor holding on to the fence. But anyway, back to the action. Conor McGregor coming forward with punches and
the head kicks he started
shin to jaw. Look at the power in that. How did Hill keep the clarity of mind to fight back?
McGregor's seen that every time Hill comes to that big overhand right, he drops his guard first and he's making him pay. Bit of the groundwork from Conor McGregor here. I really thought we might see him take home that rear naked choke for a moment, but Dave Hill staying in this with every ounce of heart he's got.
Conor McGregor looking very impressive here tonight, showing us all of his credentials. Take a breath, because we are set for our next round.
I'm not sure I can take much more of this, John. This is edge of your seat stuff.
Round two, the fast hands and the vocabulary of shots coming from Conor McGregor as he's looking for the finish. There's songs ringing about this auditorium here in Dublin.
Phenomenally tight bout here for Conor McGregor as he crosses his feet underneath Dave Hill and really sinks his hips low, pinning the man from Coventry to the floor.
We've seen some real development from Conor McGregor from that time he stepped out in Cork and was beaten by Joseph Duffy. He's come on leaps and bounds, and he's showing us what he's made of this evening.
He made a radio appearance for the run-up to this fight, and the guys sent us a message saying you've got a real star in the making on your hands, and he's showing why right now.
Conor McGregor knows he's going to the top. He doesn't think or hope, he knows. And with these kind of performances, I believe him.
It's something you can say for this obscene confidence. I mean, this guy is a dynamo. He knows he can back up any kind of talk, and he gets inside the heads of his opponents from the very moment that contract's signed.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves, Josh, because Dave Hill is still here. This is his territory. I would have thought he'd need to make something stick early on. Yeah, he's only round two.
Rubber guard for Dave Hill, but Conor McGregor slipping out as Dave tries to get some sort of overplatter off this, but perhaps just a tad too slippery at the moment. He's still hanging on, immediately turns back in and scrambles.
Very nice top control from Conor McGregor, answering those critics who may have questioned his ground fighting credentials.
Yeah, they haven't really got anything to say much longer. He's holding his own here on the ground, and he's really showing that the type of ground game he's got integrates so well with those vicious striking offense.
Good mobile hits from Dave Hill as he tries to use that underhook and get his hits out.
Yeah, nice frame from Conor McGregor with the whizzer and the forearm on the face of Dave Hill to just put him back on the floor. Doesn't want to extend his arms too much here though.
Conor McGregor looks fresh as a daisy as he throws with some real venom.
Dave Hill again back in on the single, but Conor McGregor just stepping out of it, pinning the head.
Dave Hill making a really good account of himself. But for me, Conor McGregor is in the ascendancy, chalking up points and doing a lot of damage as we get deeper into this championship fight.
I'm wondering how much longer can Dave Hill hustle on these scrambles and these recoveries, because every time he's bearing the weight of Conor McGregor, he's still very much in this fight, and he's pulling some fantastic escapes and recoveries out of the bag here, but the top position is all Conor McGregor right now.
This is Dave's kind of fight. He does fight this way. He's often in danger, but pulls things out in the fight against Dave Lee. He was in a very uncomfortable position and pulled out a submission win.
Looking for a guillotine with one arm was Conor McGregor. He can afford to take his time here, and Bayside is walking up for a head and arm choke now though. You can see him just take those fingers inch by inch up the mat as he tries to isolate the right arm of Dave Hill. Really good deep grip around the head as well, but opting to go back for the strikes.
Good maturity shown by Conor McGregor, not rushing anything, and you would forgive him for that with the kind of support that he has here.
Again, looking for the rear naked choke. He's got good inside wrist control with that other hand.
Looking to isolate and track that arm. Dave Hill was wise to it. As we get set for a minute left in this round.
Now, and look at the extension he's getting on his hips as he arches in to the back of Dave Hill.
Dave Hill has never been submitted.
It's a lot
He's
of
never been
pressure.
stopped. There it is. It's all over. Notorious Conor McGregor is victorious here in Cage Warriors. He wins the featherweight belt.
I have never seen anything like
Some
this.
extreme scenes here in Dublin as we are showered with celebratory calm and lager as Conor McGregor joins his following.
He's jumped the cage onto a commentary desk and into the crowd.
What can I say?
Wow.
A fantastic performance from Conor McGregor, who steals the title in a beautiful way, submitting. That's right, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my God.
Submitting Dave Hill to earn himself championship gold. Unbelievable scenes here in Dublin. Still the crowd are chanting and cheering. Conor McGregor is showing his conditioning, giving us, I lost count. It's time to hand this over to Joe Martinez, who will announce our new featherweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 4 minutes, 10 seconds. Round number 2, submission by rear naked choke. Your winner declared is now the first Irish-born fighter in MMA history to win a world title in his hometown of Dublin, Ireland. The new featherweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor.
The new champion is now with Josh.
Conor, I don't think I need to say it, but I'm going to anyway. Conor McGregor, Cage Warriors featherweight world title. How does that feel?
It feels so good. I put in so much work for this. I feel like I had this belt from day one. I started to visualize it in my head, I saw it in my head, and now here I am standing here. Thanks very much for everyone coming out.
It's another personal landmark for you in this fight. Your first submission victory inside the cage. There's no one sleeping on your ground game anymore.
Sean Cagney, all the guys are straight back in. Some of the best grapplers in Europe I train with on a daily basis. That's all them. Thanks very much.
The crowd support here tonight has been phenomenal, and you've paid them back for all their support. Give us your thoughts on the crowd.
I was saying the VP yesterday, Cage Warriors Dublin was going to blow Cage Warriors London out of fucking water. Listen to that. Listen to that.
Conor, I think there's going to be some very well-earned celebrations in Dublin tonight. Cannot wait to see you defend this belt. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for your featherweight world champion, Conor "Notorious" McGregor.